everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my 2015 favorite products videos. So I honestly can't believe that 2015 has been and gone, but I'm not going to go on about that because I feel like everyone feels the same. It just went so fast. But basically I've just gathered together all of my products that I've either discovered in 2015 or continued to love in 2015 that just became my absolute favorite products. So I'm just going to go through in the order of what I would put on my face and show you guys. So for primers, I actually have chosen two. I've chosen my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer and my Bare Minerals Prime Time Neutralising Primer. These are both absolutely amazing for different reasons. The Bare Minerals one is fantastic if I've got dry skin going on because it hydrates my skin. It's really creamy. And you can wear this on its own. It just neutralizes all the redness and makes your skin look really even without adding any coverage. And then the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer is the best for longevity. It makes your makeup last all day. So I've been loving these two. Guys, don't hate me. I have 4 foundations to show you. The first is a drugstore foundation that's been my go-to. It is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation. I just really highly rate this foundation. It is perfect for everyday wear and I just found myself reaching for it a lot. The next foundation is absolutely no surprise. I've loved this foundation for years and years and years, so I thought like I had to mention it in my 2015 favorites. And that is the Nars Sheer Glow foundation. I have multiple shades. I use this on multiple clients. I absolutely love this foundation and it had to get an honorable mention. 2015 was a good year for Nars. They actually brought out another foundation. They brought out this baby. This is the All Day Luminous Weightless foundation and I am obsessed with this as well. I honestly think this and then Sheer Glow tie, like they are my favorites. I love them so much. I have a full-on first impression, or not first impression, but a review and a demo on this foundation, so I can link that down below if you're interested, but this has just been an absolute go-to for me this year. And then my last foundation I actually only discovered in November, but I've been loving it so much I had to mention it, and it is the Kojen Do Aqua foundation. I have mine in the shade 143. I bought this at IMATS and I wasn't even going to get it. But I decided to bite the bullet and just pick it up and I'm so glad I did. It is really dewy, it is so beautiful. It's good coverage without looking like a thick cakey layer of foundation on your skin, so absolutely been loving this foundation. For concealers, I have 2 concealers. The first is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which is my holy grail concealer, just holy grail, all-time favorite. And then I've got my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, which has also been such a go-to for me this year. I have been loving it and using it so much, so I had to mention these two. For eyebrows, I have been loving and just using every single day my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I have the shade Blonde and I just find this lasts all day on my eyebrows. It is just such good quality and I've had this little pot for like over a year. I just add a bit of oil to it when it gets dry and it's good as new. I love the Anastasia Dip Brow. Another brow product I've loved in the, I was going to say the year of 2015 is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. I have the shade Blonde and I also have the transparent and I love them both. They are so amazing. The brush is super tiny and it makes it really easy to coat all your brow hairs. I've got this in my brows today. And I just love it. It sets your brows rock hard without feeling crusty, so it's awesome. A product I've been loving for cream contouring and highlighting is actually this Kryolan Combi foundation. So it is a yellow and a dark brown foundation. They are creams. You can mix these together to make your own custom foundation, but I personally use these to cream, contour and highlight. I have been using this for about 4 months or so and I've just been absolutely obsessed with it. Whenever I want a cream contour, this is 100% what I go to. Blends out like a dream and it just looks super natural and flawless on the skin. So I love this and I've never ever heard anybody talk about it, so I want to mention this so that if you're interested you can check this out. I've got 2 face palettes to mention. The first is the, I just dropped one. The first is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I absolutely adore this palette. It smells like chocolate. It has the most beautiful shades in it. It's got light cocoa, medium cocoa, dark cocoa and pop of light. I've mentioned this a few times before I think. It is just an absolutely fantastic face palette. I love light cocoa to set underneath my eyes. I've got it on all my concealed areas today to highlight and I've used dark cocoa and medium cocoa to contour today as well. And this is just the best contour palette investment I've ever made. Coming in at close second though is the Nars One Shocking Moment palette. This one is limited edition, so if you haven't been able to get your hands on it, I would seriously recommend to go and get it. It's $100. You get Laguna, Paloma, Contour and Highlight, and you get 4 blushes, and I've just been reaching for this almost every day. It's perfect to travel with. When I went home for Christmas, this is all I took because you get pretty much everything you could need in one palette. So I love this palette so much. For a highlight, I have to mention my Mary Luminizer. I have loved this ever since I got it, which was years ago, but it's only been this year that I've really been reaching for it every single day and really gotten into that really highlighted glow. I again have it on today. I tried to wear as many products in my favorites as I could today so that I could show you guys what they look like. But yeah, Mary Lou is just a cult favorite, and I've just been absolutely loving this year and using it in so many tutorials and off camera as well. I do just have to mention one other contouring and highlighting product, and that is my Maybelline Master Sculpt Duo. I absolutely adore this. It is the best drugstore contouring powder I've ever come across. There is nothing better than this, and I just am so happy with Maybelline for bringing out such amazing products in 2015. So definitely had to mention this one as I used it so much during the year. For eyeshadow palettes, I have 3 palettes technically. I just want to mention my Z palette. These have all my MAC and Makeup Geek eyeshadows in it. I do have another one, but that one's colours that I don't reach for. But I have to mention Peach Smoothie, Creme Brulee, Frappe, Mocha Cocoa Bear, and then my favourite foiled shadow of 2015, which was Grandstand. These were my most used colours all year, and they're like my continual go-to daytime colours. And then I also have loved MAC Nylon, which is up here for my inner corner highlight, and then MAC Shroom, which is here for my brow bone highlight. My other palette I've been absolutely loving is the Lorac Mega Pro Original palette. I don't have the Mega Pro 2 palette. I know this was limited edition, so I do apologise for mentioning it, but it has been my absolute favourite. I got it for last Christmas, and this whole entire year it has been my baby, and I've used it so much, so I had to give this one a mention. And then my third eyeshadow palette is actually a recent purchase as well. I got it in November, but it definitely has to be mentioned. It is the Morphe 35O palette. So this is what it looks like. It is warm tone eyeshadow heaven, and need I say more? I've got it on my eyes today. I've actually filmed a get ready with me, so that will be up sometime soon. And yes, I've just been absolutely loving this palette. It's got the most beautiful warm orange tones. It's got warm browns. It's got champagnes. Everything you could want, and it was super affordable too, so I had to mention this one. For mascara, I had 2 standout mascaras for the year 2015. The first one was the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara. This one has just been my holy grail ever since I first tried it. There is no better drugstore mascara than this one. It is so, so good. And then my second one is a high-end mascara, and it is the MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. It is the longest name ever, but I have also been loving this one. It just really defines and lengthens your lashes, as well as giving you a bit of volume. So I've loved these 2 mascaras. My favourite false lashes of the year were definitely the Social Eyes Glamorous lashes. These by far stood out to me the most. I've used these probably close to 20 times and I've still got them. I definitely need a new pen now, but these are still wearable 100%. I would highly, highly recommend these lashes. They just look absolutely stunning, and they're really lightweight, they're wispy, they're just beautiful eyelashes. My favourite lip liner of the year was definitely the Rimmel Exaggerate lip liner in the shade Addiction. It is the perfect nude shade. It's super creamy and soft, but it stays on your lips all day. So this was by far my favourite lip liner of 2015. One of my favourite lipsticks for the year 2015 was definitely MAC Modesty. I purchased this in about June or July, and I have loved it. It's been living in my handbag ever since. It's my everyday nudie, brownish, darkish shade, and I just wear it all the time. My other favourite lipsticks were definitely the Gerard Cosmetics lipsticks in 1995 Underground and Rodeo Drive. I absolutely have loved these lipsticks ever since I got them. I'm trying to hold them. They have just been absolutely gorgeous to wear, and I've just been picking them up so much. So I'll link a video down below where you can see all of these swatched too. And then I just have to give a mention to the Dose of Colours liquid lipsticks. I purchased these at IMATS in November, and I've just been loving them ever since. I've never been on the liquid lipstick bandwagon, but like I don't know where I've been. I still don't like having dry lips, but I honestly think it's worth it for the colour you get from these. I've got the shades Merlot, Stone and Coral Crush, and I will definitely be purchasing more in 2016. And then my favourite lip gloss of the year was definitely my Tanya Burr lip glosses in Just Peachy and Afternoon Tea. So they're two beautiful pink colours. Just Peachy is over the top of my lipstick today, and Afternoon Tea is just a bit of a deeper pink. These are the old packaging. I've had these for a long time and I just love them so much. Next up, I have a couple of body and like skincare products. So the first thing is my face wash I've been loving all year, and it is the Philosophy Purity Made Simple Facial Cleanser. I honestly can't live without this. This is my ride or die cleanser. I will use this till the end of time. It is just the best cleanser for all skin types. It is so amazing when my skin's dry, when my skin's oily, when my skin's combination. It accommodates to my skin and I love it. Then a body product is my L'Occitane Almond Shower Oil. This is a brand new bottle I actually got for Christmas. I've just been loving this so much. It is the best smelling shower cleaning item in the world. It smells so good. It lingers on your skin. It makes you smell like freaking vanilla almond heaven, and I love it. Then I have a couple of TV shows to mention. The first is American Horror Story. I really got into that this year and I absolutely freaking love it. It is so addictive. I watched seasons 1, 2 and 3 this year. Season 4 isn't out on Netflix, which is super annoying. I was nearly going to buy it yesterday, but it was $47. But yeah, season 2 was absolutely insanely scary and just so freaking good. Season 3 I absolutely loved. I loved the women power. I know it's a show that's not going to be for everyone, but I would have personally never thought it would be my kind of show, and I absolutely turned in love with it. I convinced one of my friends at work to watch it, and her boyfriend love it as well. If you haven't seen it, just give it a go and don't judge it by the first episode. My other favourite TV show was definitely Pretty Little Liars. I spent like months and months on the lounge watching Pretty Little Liars every single weekend. And obviously this, in 2015 we found out who A was, which was a big reveal, and yeah, I can't wait for what season will it be? Season 6 to come out in 2016. Then my last favourite TV show is my McLeod's Daughters series. Oh, let's turn around. This is an Australian show that finished a long time ago. It's basically about women living on a farm, mustering and just living their lives, and I'm a very country orientated person. I love the country. I would always choose the country over the city. So this show just resonates with me and I just absolutely love it. It's a really feel-good show, and yeah, this is my mum's box set that I stole like months and months ago. And then I have to mention my YouTube favourites. I became absolutely obsessed with Kathleen Lights in 2015. She is the most hardest working freaking YouTuber I think I have ever seen. She is amazing. She has amazing content and she just works so hard for her success. And she's come out with amazing collaborations this year, and like I just feel like a proud mom. So yeah, I had to mention Kathleen Lights. I also want to mention Crystal Conti because she is another YouTuber who's just worked really hard this year, and I got to meet her in November at IMATS and she was absolutely lovely, so I wanted to mention her. And then my two YouTube besties, Hannah and Casey, they are my rock here on YouTube. Like I couldn't be doing this without them right now. They help me get through. They are always there for me if I need advice. They're there for me if I'm feeling down. They're there for me whenever I need them, and I just absolutely love these two girls. I just did a collaboration with them for New Year's, so if you haven't seen that, please go and watch it and subscribe to these girls' channels because you are going to love them. They are just beautiful inside and out, and I honestly don't know what I would do without them. So that is going to be it for my 2015 favourites. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I am so puffed because I was trying to get through this so fast. Of course there was so many other products I could have mentioned, so many more things that I was loving, but I honestly just wanted to stick to things that really stood out to me and that I immediately gravitated towards. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope 2016, I've said this a million times, but I hope it's the best year for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!